What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Sistas. This is season 4, episode 15. We know enough. I I don't know how I feel about this episode. I okay. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? We get it that it's a Tyler Perry show, but with Tyler Perry shows, we can expect redundancy. We can expect the dragging out. But baby, we still in the same day. It's on the same day. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay. But I'ma still watch it. I'ma still watch it. But damn, can we move this along? Can we move it along? Okay. So the episode starts off where it left off last week with Hayden getting that ass whooped, okay? Now let me just tell you this. Now Zach, I don't understand why they made it so that maybe so they want to, I don't know if they wanted to, make it be like, okay, well, he didn't really get no bruises or whatever, so the charges ain't gonna be so severe against Zach. But Zach whooped his ass, okay? Zach whooped his ass as deserved. But Zach didn't really whoop his ass because the nigga still got up. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He was still up and he was still talking stuff. And when I tell you, Zach had that man thrown down the steps, had that man running for his life, grabbing that man back his foot, and nigga couldn't even. He had prime opportunity at one point to even try to hit Zach. But you know what he did? He stood in the corner and just watched Zach as he took his shirt off. As he took the overshirt that he had on, he took that off, and Hayden just stood there instead of just bum rushing that nigga, instead of just trying to get a hit off that nigga. It was clear that was your opening. If you couldn't get him because he bum rushed you, he threw you down the steps, he did all of this stuff to you, you know what I'm saying? Now you got clear chance and opportunity, a good 5 seconds, nope, a good 3 seconds to fucking try to hit him, and he just stood up in that goddamn corner. Just stood up in that corner. Security, security. I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness. I said, oh wow. So Hayden, you're one of those, and I should have known you was giving all of the teas, okay? Hayden is one of those people that talks a lot of stuff. And he had to get to a level of some type of, I guess, power or status so he can throw that around because he know he can't fight. Cause he know his mouth gonna get him in stuff that he can't get out of. So therefore, let me throw my little weight around. All right, because I'm not gonna get physical with you because I can't fight. I can't back that up, but I can back it up in other ways, or at least attempt to. That's what Hayden does. Hayden was acting as if he was so innocent the whole time. I'm like, yeah, Zach beat his ass, but then at the same time, I'm like, no, Zach, calm down, calm down. I was with Andy, like, calm down, cause Hayden is trying to put him in jail. He was like, now you finna be in jail with your bitch. Okay, ain't you on probation or whatever? It was just a lot that was going on. And did you notice the change in Hayden? As soon as them white people started looking, as soon as the cop got there, oh my God, officer, let me just tell you what happened. This is nothing but some ghetto ass mess, okay? This man, he attacked me. He assaulted me. He did all of this to me, and I don't even understand why. I said, oh, we putting our enunciated voice on, okay? We're code switching. We're trying to make it seem as if we all innocent. I honestly can tell you, he voted for, baby, what was Hayden at in January the 6th? I said, ain't this about a bitch? And then of course, Zach, he like, listen, you better hope they lock me up. They better hope they lock me up and not let me go. And I'm just sitting here like, I get it, Zach, but calm down. Zach and Fatima, high heads. They meant for each other. Okay? They meant, woo, baby, when they get mad at each other, I'm pretty sure they're going to take it out on each other sexually. And it's probably, anyway, moving on from that. Let me stop. Meanwhile, while all of this is going on, and Andy trying to, do some shit, she trying to control the situation, here come Karen. What is happening? I said, girl, mind your business. Mind your business. What are you here for? What are you here for? Me and Zach said, okay? Because we know how Karen is. You know what I'm saying? She gonna try to flip that shit around to make it seem as if Zach's still this bad person and all this shit when that ain't even the case, okay? I said, go mind your business. So she comes up there to go talk to Andy just to tell Andy, this whole, she like, what happened? What happened? And I'm sitting here like, it ain't none of your business what happened. Yeah, I understand at this point that you don't know who your baby daddy is, but still, Zach is none of your concern right now. And yes, I guess a little bit because, I don't want my baby daddy to be up in jail, but you don't know if that's your baby daddy. And 9 out of 10, that's not your baby daddy. So, why are we acting like we are concerned? It just felt like the way that she was looking and the way that she was reacting a little bit, it just like she wanted a reason to be pissed off at him, a reason to say, see, I told you he hadn't changed or whatever. So Andy had to tell her, well, Hayden then put his bitch up in jail, and so he fought that nigga over it. That's what it is. And I think she feels some type of way because I really wanted her to say, damn, so he fighting over this woman now? He fighting over this woman now? He ain't never done nothing like that. For me, I wanted her to say something like that so bad so I can say, did he not come up into that apartment and take a goddamn knife wound to the goddamn side, liver, gut for your ass? Oh, okay. But I was just like, Karen, mind your business. Just mind your business. And you still left him. You still dumped him after that. Girl, and you up here talk about something you can't get over him. Get over it. Get over it, okay? She was bothering my spirit. She really came up there just to tell Andy that, she don't know who the baby daddy is. It's too close to call, okay? And she don't want it to be Aaron, because she wanted to be Zach. And Andy like, why you don't want it to be Aaron? I don't know nothing about this man. Exactly. So honestly, this is all of y'all problems, okay? This is all of y'all fault. Now you have to deal with it, okay? Because if I get a quickie with what's his name? Zach. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, we don't think about protection or whatever, especially when it just comes out of nowhere. Because they didn't know that they was going to have sex up in that closet. It just happened. All right? It's still no excuse not to have a little bit of protection on yourself or whatever and to be like, okay, stop. We got to put a condom on before you do anything else. That's that. Both of them should have said that shit. But then you went and slept with Aaron, and it wasn't nothing like that. You just went on ahead and slept with him. And y'all didn't think about putting a condom on, or did it break? Which one is it? Was it part of the 0.1% that was defected that got through? I'm confused, okay? And now you up here trying. Listen, don't put your problems on me. I know we friends or whatever. We supposed to be talking and all this stuff, but see, I'm gonna be that friend that's gonna keep it real. What you want me to do? You want me to cry with you? Because I'm not. I'm not, because you put yourself up in this situation, so now you got to deal with it. You don't want Aaron. You trying to use this to take to keep your any type of way to keep Zach up in your life, which is sick as fuck. And she was like, what if it is Aaron? Maybe it should be Aaron, so I can cut my ties fully with Zach. That's not what you want, but that's what it should do. But honestly, what I feel like, go ahead and what's the Roe v. Wade laws down there up in Georgia? I'm sorry, I hate to say it like that. I hate to say that. Okay, you ain't at the midpoint. You got enough time to go take care of it, and so you won't have to deal with Zach nor freaking Aaron. I hate to put that out there like that, but that's the way she making me feel. Cause at this point, I don't even feel Karen stable enough to fucking raise a kid. Okay, cause you using this just to keep a man. A kid will not keep a man. It will not. I said, girl, so she's still up in her feeling the fact that Zach doing well and he getting money and that's all that I wanted with him. Oh, that's all that you wanted for him or whatever, but you had a way different way of showing that. You may have said that. You may have been, that's probably your frustration, but you had a way different, a whole different way of showing it. And that's why he left, or that's why he's not coming back. You threw him away. And he went to somebody who was actually going to uplift him instead of tearing him down. Okay, somebody that he felt like he can build with. Even though we're not finna say that Zach didn't have his faults, because Zach had a lot of fucking faults, okay? He was a cheater, he was an asshole, and he didn't have ambition. Now he done found somebody who lifted him up, that gave him like, yeah, I can see I got ambition, I got this and I got that, and I can make something of myself. Moving on from that, Andy just basically said she gonna be there for him. She gonna be there for him. So Andy wind up getting on the phone and calling Mr. Robin, tweeted it. Okay, that ain't how it go, but that's how it sounded in my head. Y'all know what I'm saying. Froggy Robin. I don't know why it took me out with baby. It be the littlest stuff. Okay. Call Robin because she needed a favor. And so at this point, Robin do wind up coming up there. All right. And this part bothered me so much with Andy and Robin, because I'm sitting here like, you don't want it to make it seem as if y'all got something going on, or people can think that something could possibly be going on, because Hayden put you out there on Front Street trying to say that you was messing around with him and all that. But it was the way that y'all was up in that door talking and you dragging it out. I mean, I don't want to give the impression that there could be anything that's going on. You know, I know how to keep secrets. Yeah, but somebody already said something. Who said something? I'll do it. Okay, but it's just that, what do you need? I mean, I don't know. It's just, I said, girl, Andy was pissing me off in that scene. I said, you called him for a reason. Can we get to that reason? We don't care about what people say, the optics or whatever. Yeah, that's your boss now. Because remember, he finna be head of everything. He finna be head of London and that chapter, okay? So at this point, that's your goddamn boss, all right? So, you know that you just so happen to have a little thing with, okay? Now use that to your damn advantage. Ask him to get Fatima out of jail, which she eventually did, okay? And he was like, oh, so I do this for you, what you gonna do for me? I said, a favor for a favor? I said, Eddie, you about to be fucking for favors, okay? Because then she slid up in there that she wanted Zach out after he said, yeah, I get it. Because listen, when she brought up Hayden, he was like, oh, that little prick. I said, yes. We knew that he couldn't stand that bitch, okay? Nobody can stand his ass. The only people that can is Hayden and goddamn Gary, because Gary is using Hayden to do his little dirty work. He the only one that's dirty enough to do some shit like that, because he ain't got shit else to do. Because, baby, when I tell you, did you see the way Hayden's face looked when Zach called him out and said he ain't got no life? He miserable as fuck, okay? Because Zach spilled all his tea just by saying that simple shit right there. But, they sitting there just, flirting with each other and all this shit or whatever. He was like, yeah, just take a phone call. I'll get it done. Oh, she was like, oh, so you the big boss. I said, yeah. Yeah, you know it. She was like, I'll do you a favor, a 10. I said, this don't make no sense. Andy, you gonna wind up getting yourself hurt, because I can't get a read off of Robin, you know what I'm saying? But I damn sure get a read off of Gary. Because guess what happened? He leaves about the goddamn office, and here come Hayden calling Gary. Yo, yeah, he here. Okay? I didn't know he was supposed to be here, but he here. Okay? And it was like, so what? Tell me something. They fucking around? I was like, I don't know. It was like, for real, tell me. Nah, they ain't doing nothing. Oh, okay, cool, but whatever. And he was like, just keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. It was like, I can't stand that nigga. Because mind you, Robin was up in there talking to Andy and saying, yeah, I get to him or whatever. I take care of that situation with Hayden, because he was like, yeah, he think we boys or whatever. Mind you, Hayden said that he can't stand his ass, okay? So they both playing each other. But we already know Robin gonna get the upper hand. Robin already has the upper hand, and Hayden does not know that, okay? Meanwhile, not only do Gary still want him to follow or keep up and keep tabs on what Robin is doing, it was Hayden that called the SEC on Zach and had Gary and them looking to Zach, and Gary had to tell him, listen, no, it's all on the up and up on Zach end, because Jake looked into it, and Jake is my he my right hand man. He ain't gonna lie to me or whatever, and he couldn't find nothing, and he just really lucked up. That's all that it is. And Hayden couldn't take that. Hayden couldn't take that shit. And so at this point, he was like, still get the SEC mans come through. I said, you know what? Hayden is so fucking miserable. This whole time Zach didn't do nothing but be with the woman that you wanted. You wanted. Not that wanted you. Okay? And this, I know that this happened, but I wish this show, a part of me just wish this show didn't have this type of, storyline where the men is just being so disgusting to the women and stalking them, because we see stuff like this happen more and more often, where men getting rejected by women and they simply just saying not today, or I don't want to talk, whatever, or thank you, but no thanks, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, they wind up dead, because the man couldn't take rejection. And that's exactly what Hayden is. He's like, the bitch is escalating. Okay, I'm scared. And actually, I feel a little way about a few of these men. Okay, I felt that way about Gary. Like, we still don't know how he gonna pop off. We already seen how his anger do. Bitch, he squares damn near the life out of goddamn Andy. I said, what is happening with the men on this show? Okay, it is a lot. It is a lot. And let me just get to the last part. The last part at the end of the episode. Okay, Danny... Danny is at the crib. I'm skipping around, but I'll just do it person by person. Danny is at the crib, right? Somebody knock on the door. Who is it? It's Preston. Preston came over there to get his stuff. He was like, yeah, I don't see my box outside. You said that you was going to put my box outside. She said, bitch, I said that I was going to do that tomorrow because that's what you said. No, 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 that ain't what I said. And she was like, but you asked me if I was going to be here. He was like, oh, okay, for sure. My bad, my bad, my bad. I said Hayden. Preston. When you start talking like this, you hanging around Zach. Me and her said, ooh, you hanging around Zach a little bit too much, okay? You hanging, he got the lingo or whatever, and I'm just sitting here like, all right, Preston, calm down, calm down. And it got to the point, I was just so annoyed with these two. I'm so annoyed with these two because you're adults. You're not 16. You're not 15. You're not passing a note to each other in class saying, will you be my girlfriend or do you like me? Check yes or check no. Okay, we're not doing that. We are freaking grown adults. We are grown ups. How come we can't use our words and just put it out there that yes, okay, yes, I want to be with you. You know, so instead of playing around and getting Zach involved and making it seem like, did you hear that shit when she gave him the box and it was a shirt that wasn't in there, that it was a shirt that was in there that wasn't his, okay? And Preston said, oh, so what, you got that many men's coming through here? I said, now hold up, Preston. What we not gonna do is make it seem like she a little hoe, and if she do got that many men's coming in, she can, because she ain't in a relationship, okay? Preston, we ain't saying nothing about all the women that you've been talking to. Ain't nobody saying that you fucking them, so why assume that she fucking them too? Even though she did fuck another one, you know, she did fuego, so that's fine, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting here like, stop playing, because at this point, you know, Danny was like, you got anything else to say? And you can tell that he was about to go ahead and say, yeah, I do. And Sabrina opens up the door before he can fully get out what he needed to say. And I would have sat there and been like, you know, Sabrina, hold on a second. What you got to say? You know, if I really wanted this woman, ain't no telling. I don't give a damn who is right there. Okay, I'm about to tell you, listen, I'm tired of playing the games. Okay, I don't want to play no more games. Danny, I really want to be with you. I know you feel like we don't have anything in common, but I want to learn you, and I want you to learn me. That's what I want. I want to try this again. I can't get you off my mind. I'm tired of the games. You know, yeah, I shouldn't have did this and I shouldn't have did this. I should have listened to you more. I should have did this and I should have tried more. And maybe you should have did the same thing. But at this point, we grown. We don't need to do that. I would have spilled my guts out right then and there. If I really wanted that person, I don't give a damn who would have came through that door. It wouldn't have stopped me. But Preston left. I said, ain't this some shit? So now they finna get ready to go over there to Andy's house, you know, because they was gonna do a little intervention with little Miss Karen, but of course Karen ain't gonna show up. So at this point, when that happened, before they go to the house or whatever, they wanted to stop at the grocery store. So Andy and Sabrina is at the grocery store and they talking, they going down the aisle, right? But prior to that, Sabrina had got a little phone. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sabrina got a little phone call from Bayo. Okay, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. You know, I was like, yeah, you know, sometimes people get blinded by the money or whatever. That's probably what it was with Sabrina too, because, you know, you getting wine, you getting dined and all this stuff. You probably getting a lot of stuff that you expected to get from Calvin, but you didn't get from Calvin. He's the type of person that's probably you looking for. I mean, he really not. He outside of her comfort, you know, what she's usually go with. You know what I'm saying? Like Marie said, she liked the little roughneck type of dudes, you know, like Jacoby was, you know. But at this point, she going a little bit different. And I do feel like, you know, because he whining and dining her with materialistic things a little bit, he got a little bit of money, that's clouding her judgment a little bit too. And he's so pursuant of her. I don't like that shit. I'm sorry. I'm telling y'all because it just, I know some people feel like that's cute or whatever, but for me, you know, listening to the conversations that's be happening between Sabrina and Bayo, okay, the way that he's coming after her, baby, y'all only known each other for 2 days. And I can't stop thinking about you. And it's, you know, well, I want you to come over to my house. Well, how about you come to the restaurant or come back? He always wanted in a controlled environment. Do you notice that? It's not, let me take you here, let me take you there. It's, how about we come back to my restaurant or go to my place? Why are you trying to get her to your place? This is the second time in 2 days, that you tried to get her to your place. And you've only known her how long? Yeah, you seen her casually, working at a different branch, and you never said anything to her, but now you actually saying something to her, and y'all don't know shit about each other, and you want to go to her place already, or you want her to come to your place, and then Sabrina gonna invite him to her place. I said, hell the fuck no. We gonna talk first. Okay, and then we gonna meet up in public places, okay, and we taking separate cars back. I don't know how you girls and you guys do that dating shit, but bitch, I don't trust people these days, and you not coming into my house, okay, not just yet. And it just seemed like he trying to get into a relationship with her before he actually get to take the time to know her. That's what I'm getting. And he feels like, I don't know why, it just feel like he's sneaky. He's sneaky as shit. And he probably doing all this nice guy type of shit, and then he probably just gonna get her by herself to control her. I just feel like some of the guys just want to control them. You know what I'm saying? And they walking down the aisle, these ladies up there kikiing and oh my god, and taking pictures of her. Baby, Danny clocked it, and Sabrina was acting stupid like she ain't know. And so Danny said, yeah, I've been watching them and they've been following us. She said, so what's going on? I would have did the same thing. Bitch, what you doing? And she was like, I'm sorry, I'm just so shocked to finally see you. And I was just like, what? Me and Danny, she was like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. Bitch, Danny said thank you, and she was like, no, I'm talking to her. I said I said, ma'am, you ain't have to do Danny like that. She's a beautiful woman too. Okay? They are beautiful women. Okay? I said, wait, baby, my face would have been cracked on the floor like, let me step the fuck away. Shit. That shit was funny as hell. I said, oh, damn. So she was like, yeah, okay, thank you. She was like, but you are her. You always on our newspaper back at home. She was like, your name is Sabrina, right? I said, who the fuck is this? Now see, this is what I'm talking about. I said, Bayo on some sneaky ass shit. Girl, back at home, I don't know where he from, but he's in Africa, a country in Africa. I don't know if they ever said. They said, girl, it's Sabrina, her Bayo's Prince Bayo's future wife. I was about to say future ex-wife, but it's Bayo, his future wife. I said, what? Now he a prince. Now he a prince. I said Tyler Perry must have been watching Coming to America when he was writing it. And that's what he thought. Okay? Because I'm just sitting here like, he a prince now. He's an African prince. Yes, that happens, but a prince. A prince of... Now, see, that's where I was just like, you know what? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, y'all. Girl, Andy told Karen to fucking call Robin. I said, not Robin, but Aaron. I said, don't call that man. Don't call that man. Don't give that man no chance. And see, I go in on Aaron, but it's also Karen as well. I said, don't call him, because if you call him, he's going to try to get into a relationship with this girl, and she does not want a relationship with him. I don't care what he says. I don't care what she says. She does not want a relationship with that man. Okay? And what they need to do is go their separate ways until the DNA comes back and we find out the paternity of this baby. Okay? And allow you guys to fucking heal and grieve your last relationship. Now, this whole thing, she went on ahead and called Aaron. He comes over with some ice cream. She ain't say bring no ice cream. She just said come over, okay? So we can fucking talk. And basically, she said, listen, I don't want you to be the daddy, okay? I don't want you to be the daddy, mostly because I'm still not over Zach. I want him to be the daddy. I don't want to be with you like that. And he was like, you know what, but I get that. But, if that's the case, whatever it is that you want, I'll do. What you mean? I said, now, girl, you just told him. So he tried, I was like, so you get upset in your feelings when he about to back off. But you've been telling him, I need space. Now when he want to do what you say, it's a problem too. I said, Karen, make up your goddamn mind, bitch. She just don't want to be alone right now. Karen and Aaron are trauma fucking bonding, and it is sickening, and not in a good way. it is sickening to me right about now because he's literally been trying to force this relationship to happen, and she don't know which way to go. She knows that she don't really want him, but I feel as though she's so desperate and she wants to be by somebody. That's why she keeps him around, because she can't give Zach and she won't fully let him go. And at least I'm getting attention from somebody. That's what it feel like with Karen, okay? But with Aaron, it's just like he comes off as if he's the nice guy, okay? But then that's only gonna go for so long until he keep on getting tired of being pushed away and pushed to the side, and then he's gonna fucking flip. That's what I feel like. I need to know the histrionics that went down up in his marriage, okay? And he's sitting there talking about something, because I love you. I love you. And you love me too. You know it. You want, regardless of what you said about Zach, you love me too. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in the way that you talk to me. I can see it in your body language. I said, what colors are the blinders that you got on, Aaron? Because we don't see none of that. We don't see none of that. At least I don't. I was real confused. I said, now, see, now you're going to tell her what she is? You're going to tell her that she's in love with you? No, she's not in love with you. And even Karen said, bitch, we don't know each other that well. And that's the main reason why she really don't want to be with him or want him to be the daddy, because not only do she want it to be Zach, she don't know him that well. She said, do you even know me that enough to freaking say that you're in love with me? He don't. But he just want to keep on saying that. And I feel like Aaron is confusing the grief that he's going with love, that and from the attention that he's getting with, from Karen. I feel like it's all confusion. It's misplaced emotion, misplaced feelings. That's an illusion that's going on, and he can't see clearly past it. Okay, it's that trauma bonding shit. He hasn't allowed himself to grieve. Your wife literally killed herself, and in front of her, in her shop, you haven't grieved the fact that y'all was getting divorced, that the relationship was over with. And then you instantly tried to move into a whole new relationship with somebody that just got out, well, that was in a relationship still, but then literally just got out that relationship and has not fully grieved. Karen has not grieved that relationship at all. Y'all need to be fucking single, okay? I feel sorry for the kid. I feel sorry for the kid. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for the goddamn kid, okay? So, she talked about some, I want some pickles. I don't even eat pickles. Oh, damn, I'm really pregnant. Go get me some pickles, okay? Plural, with an ass. And I'm just sitting here like, this is sick, okay? And we gonna see what happened on the preview for next week. You saw that they gonna be fucking, okay? Did y'all see that preview when Robin came up in there and told Hayden, because Hayden was asking him, so you fucking around with Andy? I said, you really gonna ask that man that? Man, you Hayden don't know that he the big boss, okay? You really gonna ask that man that? He was like, nah, I'm gay. And honestly, a couple of y'all probably thought the same thing too. Anyway, moving on. This whole storyline with Maurice, I'm done with it. Maurice, Q, and Calvin, it doesn't make sense. I like when shit, I know shit be fictional, okay? I can understand that. Sometimes we got to get escape from reality, and everything. But this one, you're going too far, Tyler, okay? Because I just don't understand. So because Q then told Calvin his story about being abused, sexually abused, taken advantage of when he was a kid, that erased all of the stuff that he's done as an adult, all the bad that he's done. And now you understand him more, and now you like him, and now you want to help him and want to... Girl, fuck that. Go get yourself some therapy and find another fucking place to stay, because I'm not it. Okay? Because what you not going to do, basically what you trying to show is it's okay. If this happened to you in your life, it's okay to go ahead and commit these crimes. You're not going to get punished for them. We're going to forgive you, and we're going to just let you live and do whatever it is that you want to do. That is what it's showing, and that is the wrong goddamn message. And for Calvin to try to basically force that on Maurice to accept it and let him stay, I said, Maurice, stand up. This your goddamn house. Kick that motherfucker out. Call the goddamn cops. But see, Maurice really want him around too. He trying to grandstand like he don't, but he really want him around. Because then he gives in and say, okay, you got to cook my dinner every day. You can't talk. You sleeping on the couch. I said, you know what? All right. All right. Meanwhile, Andy was able to get Fatima out because of Robin. Fatima finds out that Zach is in jail. Now at this point, she found out who put him there. And she was like, I need to go to the office to go get my phone because I got my contacts because I want to talk to Zach before I leave or whatever. And Andy was like, bitch, you can use my phone. I said, don't let that lady go back to that office because Hayden's still there. Hayden is still there. Hayden, that, damn. Damn, right when I was almost through. See, bitch, I got to be careful. I be knocking shit over. Hayden is almost there, right? I mean, Hayden's there. And I said, we don't want Fatima to come there and catch another fucking charge, okay? But, you know, Andy said, let me go talk to these people and I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, Fatima sat her ass down there. Honestly, when Andy left, I really thought that Fatima was going to just zoom up out of there. But she sat her ass down and she put that purse on the floor. Now, I was really confused because when I was at work today and I posted this on my Instagram story, it was this lady on the computer. You are in a public place, okay? She had her purse right there on the floor. Now, if I was, or anybody else wanted to be some fucked up type of person, I could have literally snatched up her purse so easily. Y'all be putting purses on the floor? I don't care about no bad luck and all that shit. It just don't seem right. It seems hazardous. It seems like, girl, I wanted to get stole. That's what it seemed like. But I said, Fatima, get your purse up off the goddamn floor. Okay? But basically, that was all of the episode. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. Now on the next week's episode, Andy up there talking to Fuego, and then he talking about Danny, and then she like, well, she just like you. She don't know how to say it. I like, damn. Now, before this show came on, when the show initially came on, Danny couldn't get a man to save her goddamn life, okay? Baby, Danny got Preston, Logan, and Fuego coming after her. Danny got 3 men, okay? 3 men. I said, you know what? All right. And which one you gonna try to choose? Any money, more that, or you gonna date them all? Bitch, I date them all and say I'm just dating. I'm just dating. Okay? We not together. I'm single, but we together, but not together real bad. That's what it is, bitch. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. I'll see y'all later. Peace.